Find Love Share is a curated vintage and pre-loved shop. What makes Find Love Share different is that we've got a really big focus on like high quality vintage items. We are a curated business, we're not just a consignment store. I find a lot of customers come in and do say that my price points are very affordable, which is great, especially in Ponsonby. Started 3 years ago. I created an Instagram account called Find Love Share. People were following and really liked my items and also asked, I really want that, can I buy that? And I was like, oh, actually this could be something more than just a sharing platform. And so Find Love Share actually grew to selling online on Instagram as well as selling at markets. It just grew. 3 years later, opened up my own shop. Yeah. I was lucky that prior to Find Love Share, I had a little bit of web design experience. It's on WordPress. I created PreLoved.co.nz with WooCommerce, popped items on there whenever I could. I think people seeing the website versus just an Instagram account, it shows that I'm actually like a proper business, not just like a small little side hustle, you know, so I actually mean business when I have a website. As well as my Instagram account, which obviously that's kind of where Find Love Share started. I have also just started a TikTok account, and then I've also got a Facebook as well, so the Facebook and Instagram kind of link together. I try and make sure I'm active on it every day, especially Instagram. I always just try to make sure that there's always something on my stories, and then I will put a post up, whether it's a reel or a carousel post on Instagram, at least every 2 days, just so that it's active. And then quite a lot of behind the scenes stuff when I'm sourcing stock, to like my typical day in the life, styling videos and things like that. I put that all up on Instagram as a way to then like draw people to come in and see the new stock we've got and play around and do dress ups and try things on in the shop. I find that works really, really well. Wouldn't have a shop without the online because that's where I've kind of grown my community. For Instagram and also actually any of my like digital content, I use Canva a lot. That helps with a lot of like the creative stuff. Canva has those templates that really helps me to cut and paste and slot into. So it's great being able to do it myself. When I came to opening up Find Love Share, I was like, okay, I need a good point of sale system, which is not gonna cost me an arm and a leg. So I found this great app called Loyverse, which is a stock management and POS system. And there are paid aspects to it, but I found because I'm still quite a small business, I don't need those paid options. So at the moment, my POS system is actually completely free, which is great. And I run it on a tablet. My staff are all taught how to use it. It's super simple and like very, very user-friendly. And then there's also a back end, which you just use on a desktop. And I'm able to see all the sales and everything from home as well. So when I'm not in the shop, I'm able to track sales live and then also pull any reports. I can also manage stock and everything on there as well. Starting any business, whether or not you're just starting up or you've got any experience, it stems definitely from your passion of what you want to do, but also I guess that you want it enough to make it happen. And I feel like if you want anything enough, you just need to make a start, which I think is the biggest thing. Having the confidence in yourself and just taking the risk and doing it, because what is the worst that can happen is that maybe you lose a little bit of money, but you can always go back into a full-time job. Like you're gonna lose time if you don't go and do what you want to start up your business. Like working for someone else, you can always go and do that.